The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Collins got some real estate inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This is Collins on the handoff. Down to the 25. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Finds his target, Montgomery. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Crabtree, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15.
20. That's it. 180.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Newton. And he can't get away. Newton can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it costs them 2 points.
Here's Jones. Baltimore's offense coming back onto the field, and for the Ravens, Charles, it's really no question that the season sort of changed when Lamar Jackson was put in at quarterback. He ran off 4 wins in his first 5 starts. The only loss in that stretch, overtime at Kansas City, and he really gave him life, didn't he?
He certainly did, and give credit to the Baltimore Ravens staff led by head coach John Harbaugh to not only make the change, but institute the type of offense that would give him a chance to be successful. Heavy run-based, him being a full part of the run game, and it has confounded defenses around the league so far. Is it sustainable? That's a question for another day. For right now, he's got a chance to run them into the playoffs. Run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The Panthers rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Look like you needed that, Steiny.
Coming in to drop
it don't mean shit, but I still needed it, Steiny.
4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
Get the bitch ass.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Football going back over to the Carolina Panthers here, and for Carolina, it's hard to fathom what went wrong with them this season. It's been said before, we talked about it, they were 6-2 at the midway point, right in the mix for a first-round bye, and then everything kind of went wrong from there on out.
I wonder if we'll look back at that Thursday nighter in Pittsburgh where they got absolutely blasted. And at the time, we thought it was kind of a one-off, you know. Bad night, throw it out, here we go. But that led to a really bad stretch of football for Carolina, a lot of losses. And you just wonder, did that game take so much out of them that it was hard for them to bounce back? Now, look, the playoff thing for them,
God, I
it's
was
going to
scared
figure
to
out
death.
a lot of other teams and a lot of other factors, so they could be in or out depending how other
trying
teams
to tell
do.
you, bro. I threw that
Bottom line
motherfucker
is,
like a
they
hot
didn't take care
potato.
of business themselves.
Yeah, that Week 15 loss to the Saints, that kind of really sealed their fate. That put them 2 games below 500. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
God, what's up?
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Zadarius Smith Getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Third and long, it's Newton. And that is incomplete.
Goodness fucking gracious. What the mother of fuck?
When I watched that play, I thought about what
I'm
my
not
coaches
doing
had
it,
told
though.
me in the
I'm
past.
not
The biggest teaching
kicking it,
point,
bro.
get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on
I
it
need
while it's
to,
in the
but
air.
I'm not.
That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, we're going to go for it, you son of a bitch.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
God, what the fuck?
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I need more practice. Man, this is some bullshit, man.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Throwing over the middle.
Yo, pick it up, you fucking bitch.
The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride
Oh,
for
ass
stride.
nigga scared of
And that's
dick.
what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Now he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go now.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was real kick it, man.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Third and goal, option right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I wish you
2
would have
minutes to
fumbled
play here
and out.
in the first half. Back with more from
Yeah,
Charlotte.
the whole new
after
fucking
this.
quarterback. Yeah. That nigga going 60 goddamn. I know what you're finna do.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Blue line it.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Crabtree. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The former Charger All-Pro, Eric Weddle, on the stop.
That's some bullshit, too.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
For real, that shit's stupid.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
I'm not passing that shit. I mean, I'm not motherfucking... They think I'm soft, yo. I've never been soft. Nigga, check this shit out. I always got a trick in the bag.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Got already been at the hat. The fuck is a flag for?
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Fuck yeah. I always want to tell a nigga what I got going on. Yeah, these motherfuckers ain't got but goddamn.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They will go for it. Now Newton. Now
come on, what the motherfucker?
Just inside the 10,
back
the 9.
Bro, why the fuck these niggas is not blocking me?
For his 4th sack of the afternoon.
But they not blocking me, bro. Like, I've had no block on no fucking pass I have done. No block. Niggas just running right through my niggas, man. I got to figure that out.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Man, this about to be it.
Ty Montgomery taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens
This is about to be a 21 something.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's no good.
Damn, it is 21 strong. What the fuck?
He's missed an extra
point. If I don't make a fucking point this time, I'm quitting. I don't like just getting the shit beat out of me. Even though I already just did.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half.
Yeah,
they'll
just take a knee and they'll bring the football out
to the 25.
I'm not even going to talk about this game anymore.
Set to take over on
around
offense.
motherfuckers that can
and with
actually
time
play.
quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Do something.
You do something, Nick.
On 1st and 10.
Look at that.
That is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
How you know the fuck I was
scrimmage
looking for,
again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
The motherfucker was looking for damn Jarius Elliott. Nigga, you don't know.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down.
Yes! At least I got away from that.
Now to 13 seconds. He was looking for the
I
connection
saw
with
your
Devin
ass,
Funchess.
boy. I said, ah!
3rd down.
I was thinking, ah! Go this motherfucker.
Here's
There we
Newton.
go. Oh, see, look at that. It ain't no what are y'all doing?
Zadarius Smith in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone.
Yeah,
so 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
No, you get the ball. No, I get the ball.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
See me dead, boy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
This will be
out
the
come the
touchback.
Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
What was
I
said,
would love
they
to have
told me
been
to
in
get
there
right, so I
because
gotta do it.
we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had some.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see
That's
an
the Ravens,
all-out rush
right?
like that, I file it away because I'm
Okay.
going to use their aggressiveness
I know who
against
to
them
play
as
with.
this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Just another nigga.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Bucket.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Here's Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side.
Well, come on, man.
Take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them.
They try to play
Brings up a nice second down for them.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Newton to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey.
Why did I switch like that?
Lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Yo, what the fuck?
That was 4th down. So they spiked.
Hey, look, you know how you're supposed to be able to switch it from one side to the other, right? How come I can't do that?
January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, then the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yes,
I hit triangle. No, I hit circle. That's what I do.
You just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams who don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of those teams.
Jackson and the Ravens
come
up
hold
now,
on, man.
1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I ain't gonna show nobody this one either. Hell yeah. I might show him.
Play action. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, 2nd straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting thing. This is intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. It's a foot race. And he will
fuck that.
One back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Fuck that. I had to do something with his slow ass. He slowed up. You better zigzag.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Gano the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Man, boy. Finally, man.
So they'll get another
It ain't no
shot
close
off.
fucking
It's
game,
falling at
nigga.
Pick 6, and now the kick is away. The return man, Chris Moore. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays
But
accordingly.
then I would be the
because
comeback king.
what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6.
Oh, no.
Left side to Crabtree.
Nigga.
All the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
I know where I fucked up.
And
I hit triangle too
40
quick.
yards.
Trying to intercept. So it made him jump way before time. Look at me, man. Anxious and shit. No, I don't think I got one. I think I got one.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Jackson on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Wes Horton. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.? No Jr.
Yeah, nah, my girl buy them now because my kids like them.
Well, I've seen it happen before.
Yeah, so they get them from the dollar store now.
Now a play fake here on 1st.
Oh, hold up. What the fuck?
Touchdown, Baltimore.
I got to challenge that. Somebody hit me, yo. Somebody slapped me and face masked me or something. They talking about ain't nothing to challenge.
He wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah, I feel better about not being blank.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Damn, boy.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I didn't tell him to do that.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And onto the field here come the Panthers.
Yeah, I brought a bag of these shits to my kids. They fell in love with them shits.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I don't know. They like to fight for their food.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
God damn.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I should have never played a
This'll be
nigga that actually is a
loss
coach.
on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
You can read shit.
So the opening play of the drive
Can't
goes
read this,
backwards.
though, I bet you.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You can't read this. Watch this. Watch this shit.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. This one complete to Devin Funchess. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with
So
some
maybe I need to talk
experience
shit
and
to
some
play.
moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't
I'm
he?
gonna tell you what
Really
his play
does, and
is,
the best part about that play for him,
and then I'm gonna get the
I don't
touchdown.
think that was his primary target.
Levels
I don't think so
outside,
either.
I
man.
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from,
Levels
and went to a
outside, watch him.
secondary target for a really
Touchdown.
nice game.
Newton on 3rd down. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Fuck y'all.
It's been this way most of the afternoon.
Them niggas
Hasn't it?
hating on
This
my profile.
secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense.
They
Great
hating on my profile,
communication,
bro.
doesn't matter
They
whether
see
it's
my
man
name
or
and be like, oh, no,
zone.
he gonna lose.
And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
I'm gonna be the politically correct nigga today.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. But he will
What?
not make the 1st down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't know how the
It's
fuck
such
this.
a
I don't know
risky
what just
play
happened.
there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake
Yep.
it here. They feel like
It's
they've
like trying
got
to do an
something
onside
on. They've
kick.
got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Which I might try, because you whooping my ass anyway.
Here we go now.
Don't throw it. I'm telling you that now.
Green 39.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous.
I almost got it.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Tell you, man.
I think it's
Watch how
pretty
you throw
safe
that
to say
shit
when you're up
around
3
me.
touchdowns,
I forgot
the
that I was
last
a good
thing
ass
you wanna
picker.
do is hang one up there.
Should have been doing
and
that
put
shit
it
the
in
whole
jeopardy
game.
and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead.
I
You should be
forgot.
able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down
Oh, he
to the
don't fumble, though.
25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the
Because he,
defense?
don't
They're
throw
working
it.
against a very mobile quarterback, but
Run it.
all day long they've kept him
Let him
under
get it.
wraps.
Run
And
it.
on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Damn, you trying to tell me niggas leaving because we suck? That's what you said.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh, you threw it.
The
I
gun,
told you.
Jackson being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mario Addison able to run him down for a 15-yard loss. And it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Nah, throw it. Oh, that's it. It's over.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here
Might not
on
pick it.
4th down? They'll go for it.
You ain't gonna get it, man.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It finds Crabtree.
Oh, this son of a damn hole.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow,
what
first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I guess there's nobody around your receiver. I can't pick it, right?
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery.
That was stupid, Kobe.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
What I did was stupid. I jumped too early every time.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
I'm a piece of goddamn shit.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
I didn't even know that. See, they be telling.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I can fuck around and come back in 4 minutes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
If I come back in 4 minutes, I'm a beast.
No,
I'm not. I still suck.
The Panthers coming out now. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ready? 180.
Chill out, B.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I think I'm not going to play nobody for a long time.
He violated a big-time no-no.
I think I'm going to practice and play the computer.
Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now Collins. Now
Oh,
that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They go again with Collins. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle made there by Mike Adams, a strong safety.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Ah, they won, motherfuckers. Fuck y'all.
The Ravens on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Wide, get wide.
Here's Collins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
Y'all niggas can't kick 50 yards. Either way you won, man. You won good, too. You should wait it until you kick my ass, eh? Oh, yeah, you don't get it as far as on, okay, yeah, I feel your stats.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Shut up,
and that's
bro.
one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him again, and that's his 6th sack of the ball game, one off the
I don't
NFL
understand how
record
he's so
of 7.
fucking good. That boy go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go with McCaffrey, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run with Collins. Powering his way forward. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
You got hit hard as hell, but that don't matter, but still.
Up 13 sets him up first and goal.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. On first and goal, Collins. And able to push his way
forward to
run
over
a
me.
good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Collins now the lone man in the backfield, second and goal. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly.
Was he going to fall?
Dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Like a fucking tiger on an elephant. Like, what the fuck? Bitch fall, nigga.
The Ravens on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is third and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking
I'm out.
the knee.
This nigga kicked my ass. I know. Get the shit beat out of me, man.
Hey, do something about it. Stop him.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
who
had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
I feel you on that squad shit, because then you know what your shit can do.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time,
I'm going to get back on in a little bit. I don't know if we'll be up here, though. I'm about to try to get this finished. This damn Red Dead downloading. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll hit you.